Yes, sir, baby. I got ZayTheGOAT here with me. North Carolina's in the fucking building. What's good, bro?
Yeah. How you living?
Man, I'm living good. I'm living good. New tape 10 for 10 out now. Yo, bro, how you been? How's 2021 treating you so far?
Well, treat me pretty good. I'm finna get a new car. So
Hey, okay, we like that.
mm-hmm.
We got this new project out now, 10 for 10, 10 records, not covers, but remasters of or taking your own spin on some of these records. You know, we got Practice there, Throw
Freestyles
Babies.
too.
Huh?
They freestyles too.
Oh, they freestyles. I didn't even know that they was
Yeah.
freestyles. Okay, so they free.
Yeah, how it started was on my page. Like I had stopped doing freestyles for a little minute after I had dropped Why Not Now. And everybody kept saying, Zay, why you stop doing freestyle? Why you stop doing freestyle? Why you stop doing freestyle? Do some more, do some more. So I just did 10 days straight, like literally like going on Instagram and just posting them every day. And next thing you know, I was like, the way the reaction was going and how everybody was rocking with it, I was like, I'm gonna turn this to a project. Go ahead, drop it. I went 10 for 10. They rocking with it. Like,
Oh,
it
that's
went
hard.
crazy.
So I didn't even know that. So you started dropping them on Instagram, and then once they were all out, you put them on a project, and you put it out on SoundCloud, AudioMac, etc.
Yeah, the last one was Truth Be Told by Tusi, and he ended up sharing it on his story.
That's hard. Did he hit you in the DMs? Did he say this is fire? Like, did Tusi say anything
Nah,
else?
but we know each other. We gonna tap in. We already got stuff that we already talked about. We gonna get into the work to it. So
Yo, I love that. And I think that was such a dope way for you to kind of start 2021 instead of just, dropping like, another tape. Like, it was just kind of like a cool way to kind of, one, give yourself some time to work on some new music, original music, and then also like just give something to the fans and try to, and kind of do something new with it. Something that, you may have not done before, dropping 10 freestyles in 10 days and putting it on a tape and just throwing it out into the world and seeing how people reacted to it.
That's definitely right.
And I fucked with that. And so, okay, man. So I want to talk. So we got a new year, new music, whatever. So what are we doing this year? Because you before this interview, you and I already started chopping it up a little bit about your music. It's been about 3 years since you dropped like an album. You dropped a little EP situation last year. What are your vibes for 2021? Like, what are you hoping to accomplish from this year?
This year I'm gonna really give everybody an introduction to me because it's like now I got everybody's attention. I got a lot of people looking at me. I got a lot of people eyes on me and wanting or interested in trying to do business with me. So this time I'm gonna give everybody a proper introduction. I got like over 1,000 songs already recorded,
Nice.
finished. That's ready. I narrowed it down to like my favorite 13. You feel me? Like that was very hard. That's like it's kind of like trying to pick your favorite kid every time, and then you can't even pick a favorite kid because it's like you love them all the same. I don't know, or like I don't know how to explain it. It's just like a different type of love every time.
It's tough. It's like you want to put out like your favorite records, but at the same time like you got to like, kind of be you got to kind of like figure out what works and what doesn't.
Facts. And I know this album is just gonna be like a great introduction, like for people who don't know me, like it'll definitely like let you know a lot about me and or things that done happened in my life or stuff that I done been through. And if you do know me and you've been following up with me, it's like it's a great like showing. It's a great level of elevation. Like you can hear it in my music from my growth to like just everything, literally.
I love that. With this project, are we gonna get? You mentioned the, you and Tusi want to lock in. With this project, are you gonna kind of get more in your feature bag? Because like we've seen you do records on. You did the record on Black Zach's project last year, BOA, right? And then we've had people on your project like Little John, 4K before. Yeah. With this project, are we gonna kind of get more you and other people on it, or is it mostly gonna be you?
It's gonna be a few. I'm really a big when I'm one of them people who really big on fuck features, like. Not even on no shit like.
I love people who are like fuck features, man. I gotta ask. You feel me?
The only reason I say fuck features is because I know how hard I am. So it's like I fuck around and go get a feature from somebody else, fuck the song up or something. You feel me? Like, but it is I'm probably have at least 1 or 2 features on there just to, you know what I'm saying? Have people like, ooh, who is this? Or who is that? Because it's definitely a lot of unknown talent that I don't work with as well. That's real hard. Like
we got to give a quick shout out to your son in the background, man. Little man on his terrible twos.
Hey,
you feel me?
Achilles.
What's up, man? Oh, he hiding now. For you, you know, being a father at such a young age, how did that kind of like affect your music and kind of your growth and development?
It makes everything grow more like exponentially, like everything faster. It's just like instead of me it's like if I ain't had my son, then I would have been probably like I would have been growing and developing, but probably like not as fast. Like he made me like, okay, I gotta get right. Like I'm the man now. Like I gotta grow up. Like it made me stop thinking about the little boy things, or like it made me put my feelings to the side or my pride to the side for the bigger picture with a lot of things, from financial things to music to just to everything. And then it also is it's also just like a different experience because I don't think for myself no more. So it's like everything I'm thinking about doing, it just be for him. Yeah, it's crazy because it's like that's why my process speeding up even more now because I got another one on the way.
Oh, you do? Congratulations.
Yeah, thank you. I'm done after that though.
Yo, you
I'm
like I
sticking the
gotta
rubber.
tap out, bro.
Yeah, I gotta chill out, man. I'm too young. This day is coming too early. I'm
Well,
trying to turn up and enjoy life a little more first. Golly, it's a lot of responsibility right now.
how do you handle all that responsibility and then also doing the music stuff?
Man, it's hard. It's hard. And the hardest part is like leaving, especially when he know I'm leaving. Like he scream, he cry, daddy. Like I feel it, or I come home and I see things different with him. I just be want to be there, like just be more hands on. And I could tell that like every time, all the time, it made me manage my time better too, and realize how much time you really have in a day to dedicate to do this, and like you really can't play around and procrastinate. Everybody be wasting time and sitting around like it's nothing to do. Like I don't know, I don't get that shit. I got hella shit to do right now.
Hella shit. Well, also since you wanted to like really introduce yourself this year, also so introduce yourself to the people who are watching this. Like, how did you kind of get started in this whole in this whole rap game? Like, how did this begin for you? Since we haven't touched on that yet.
Well, my dad, he was a rapper. He managed the baby. He managed the baby, Black Zach, Tusi, all
Oh
these
wow.
artists.
Okay.
All these artists. That's what he kind of like. He had started sparking the relationship, and then I carried the rest on. Like he had introduced us, and we rock up, we kick it off. You feel me? But it started with him. He was real talented. He real dope as an artist. So as me growing up, like I was already just catching on and soaking up game and wanting to rap anyway. And I remember one day they had let me get in the booth, and I had hopped on the mic and I had said something. I don't even remember what I said, but I remember they kept it on the track and they kept rapping, like they kept it on the song basically. Like almost like I had a little feature. And ever since then I felt like I was a rapper. I started rapping out the windows. And then, but like what made me realize like this is what I'm gonna do for the rest of my life though, because it was between this and basketball. It was for real. And it was like basketball was dope, but I had got cut from the team like my 8th grade. It was like 8th grade year, and it was because it was actually I really don't know. I had went crazy. I had ripped the play. I was playing point guard. I ripped the other point guard at least 3-4 times. Had at least 3-4 assists. I'm talking about at least 20 points. Like I'm going crazy. Like one of them games where I'm like, ain't no way I didn't make the team, and I ain't made the team. So it was one of them things like, okay, I might not be the strongest, the fastest, the best, but boy, with this music, I'm the wittiest. Ain't nobody gonna play like with these words. I'm the hardest. Like I'm the GOAT. So that's why I got that name too. It's also like my dad used to tell me I eat everything. So that's why I knew for a fact I was gonna be the GOAT.
That's hard. I love that. So with your dad being, you know, so big in the music industry, how often like do you go to him for music help, or do you want to like pave your own way? Like what's that relationship for you like?
See, it's crazy because it started off where it was like a relationship where he wasn't doing shit like me, or he'd do the bare minimums just so I could grasp, like, even though that's my father, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's hard work. You gotta earn this shit on your own. Like, ain't
Right. You
nobody
can't
gonna
just get
give
a
you.
baby feature off like
Yeah,
just a rip.
ain't nobody gonna give you nothing. Ain't nothing given. Ain't nothing out here free. You gonna have to work for it. So that definitely was like a major factor, and it also played into like my mindset to why I am the way I am now, to where I don't even care about, you know what I'm saying, going to go get features, rather it's from, you know what I'm saying, baby or anybody, like for real. Not just saying it because we got stuff together, we gonna work, but I'm saying that to say, like, because I done got to the point where I feel like, hey, I'm the GOAT now. I know what I'm gonna do when it gets to the point where that level where like I'm where he at, you know what I'm saying? That's when we gon' boom boom for real, and like it'll be in my favor though. You know what I'm saying? And
It'll
that's
be
what
worth it.
Yeah, that's that hard work, that staying down to be way more worth it than just settling or belittling your standards or your expectations for yourself because of what everybody else got going on. Like,
right, you can't be focused on what everybody else got going on. You just got to worry about what you got going on and how you could get to where you want to be.
Rest in peace, Nipsey. I'm on a marathon. I'm in a marathon right now. Oh, God.
It's a marathon, not a sprint.
Yeah, facts. Oh, God.
But I like that. I like how you like, yo, my dad didn't do nothing for me. Like I like that because he's also,
But
doing a good job of he's doing a good job of like kind of making you be like, okay, I gotta earn this shit on my own. Like nobody's just gonna give me a free feature. Like, you know what I'm saying? I feel
but yeah, and that's why I appreciate it too, because it's like now it's like the things he do like I appreciate it. Like it's this label, like everything, like it make you appreciate everything 10 times more too. Because I remember when it wasn't that, and I remember watching Baby from the ground up, growing and evolving, and watching how much and how hard, how much dedication and time that shit took. Like, you know what I'm saying? So like I know like what it takes. So I got the blueprint. And it's right in my hands. It's right in front of my face. And on top of that, it's like if you got a helping, sometimes that helping hand can hinder you from understanding your real blessing. Sometimes, like, and that's what I try to make sure. Like, I always stay in tune with my real blessing.
now I also heard that you got a job as an engineer while you were rapping.
Yes, sir. I just did that at Audio Box. I did that on some to be smart. I knew it to bring money in. Who don't want money? Okay, boom. That's one thing. Engineering, I'm doing something that involved that's around music. This can also generate and make more money. And not only is it generating and making more money, but it also helps me with my sound, my craft, and anywhere I go, I know what plugins to put on my voice or what to do. Like I'll be aware of what I want to sound like. And
Right.
not even and the last thing though is also because I know Audio Box is the studio of Charlotte. Like if anybody knows about studios in Charlotte or anything, the first place they gonna tell you is Audio Box. So if the QC come down to Charlotte, they come in the Audio Box. So if I get a chance to engineer or even something like it, or any little opportunity, okay, boom, come on. Now I can mess around and network with somebody and got a song and they done mess around or something not happening. You know what I'm saying? Where how God works. So I just knew like it just put me in a better position. That's all.
I love that. I love the working hard factor that you're really pushing for here.
That's
And you also
that matter.
100%. And you also dropped this new video for Two Seater on Valentine's Day. Talk to me about this video, man. Talk to me about the video and everything you got going on with it.
Well, it's actually with the girl I have a child with right now. We have a baby on the way.
Oh, that's cute. We love that.
So it's actually dope. It's a little story behind it, but it's just like me and her, like we really like when we get in the studio, turn into like Hov and B or something. I don't know.
She sings?
She sings, she can rap, she can what can't she do? For real. She the GOAT. She like the female version of me. So that's why I be over here like, and that's another thing too, like it take a lot, you know what I'm saying, to swindle a nigga like me. I ain't gonna lie. It take I ain't gonna lie, it take a lot. You feel me? That was one of them. Whoa, oh shit. I wasn't ready for that. You threw me off guard, girl.
And now you got another child on the way.
Oh man. Man, I got no child. Man. That shit crazy.
How has quarantine like affected how you make music? How did that kind of like play a role into, you know, everything that you put out this past year?
Man, it's crazy because I'm a quarantine ass nigga anyway. Like I don't really go out unless I got a reason to go out. Like if I'm performing, I go. You feel me? I might go to the after party, turn up too, but I ain't. If I'm not doing anything at that after party, I'm not even gonna be there long. I'll probably be there like 5-10 minutes, just show my face and leave. Right. That's one thing too. Like I learned that this quarantine, it ain't really stopped nothing. Like it really helped, if anything. Like I was able to make more music and lock in even more. I was able to just get into the engineering before I was already into engineering, but I was able to get back into engineering because it was like I had stopped recording myself for a while and just started letting other engineers do it. But finding myself again, finding my voice, finding my sound, and being able to engineer a house of sound turned me up. So that's what made me like, yes, let's go. Then I took it to audio box. I say, oh yeah, now I can do that and network and this it's only up.
Yo, I love all this for you, man. Like honestly, like I'm super excited for what you got going on this year. I love the 10 for 10, man. I think it's such a dope way to start this year. What else do the people got to know about? We talked a little bit at the beginning. We got a whole projects, narrowing it down from 1,000 songs to 13 singles. Possible collabs, you know, if you're feeling up to it. What else do the people got to be on the lookout for in 2021 from you?
Okay, me and Stunna probably gonna do something. Probably
Very dope.
We probably gonna shoot a video to something that we did. We gonna probably hit them in the head with that. I'm here. I want to give people a project. So this project, this I'm gonna tell you right now. You the only person who I'm telling. I'm gonna tell you right now. It's called "I Don't Look Like What I've Been Through." So it's like that's the name of the album, and it's dope. Like it's definitely one of those. Like you look at me, you couldn't tell I done been through all the stuff I done been through. Not by the way I act, not by the way I talk.
So the album is called "Look at What I've Been Through."
No, I don't look like what I've been through.
I don't look like what I've been through. Okay, I like that.
Yeah, it's a whole sentence. Yeah, kind of. I just wanted to. I don't know. I know people. It's kind of like, you know how Roddy was like, "Please excuse me for being antisocial." Like
very long title name.
It explains him too and his music, and that's what made people like it. Because antisocial people feel like some of them. It's a lot of songs that can correlate with that, and that's why this one right here, like, you don't look like what you've been through. You're gonna love this project.
Plus, you also being honest about yourself.
Yeah, a lot of people too, they lie. Like, you know, like Catherine, get on the track, talking about they did this, they did that, they done did ooh. I'm be like, oh my God. Well, I know you ain't did it. I can tell in your voice. Like crazy.
But with yours, everything that you talking about is all shit that's actually happened to you in real situations.
Either that happened to me or that happened to people around me. Like everything is real situations I done either seen or did or done been around. Like it ain't no like making up out the blue or just some random, like, nah, I don't do that.
Well, yo, I'm excited for the project. I'm excited for everything you got coming up. Let the people know where they could like follow you at. Any last message that you have for your fans? Now is the time to do it.
Okay. Yeah. That's the sound of the motherfucking goat. You ain't know, now you motherfucking know. Put me in the water, I'm a motherfucking float. Hey, okay, you go add me on Instagram at the real ZayTheGOAT. On Twitter is ZayTheGOAT with a 0. You can actually Google him, YouTube him, anything. He's hard. Like, I promise you. Hold on. Let me talk. Let me go get him real quick. All right, yo, you know what I'm saying? Go add me on Instagram. Go add ZayTheGOAT. You know what I'm saying? I go by the real ZayTheGOAT on SoundCloud. I just dropped 10 for 10. I got Why Not Now out. It's a visual EP too. It's a whole movie. So go tap in. I got a whole bunch of singles that's out too. Shout out New Yeezys and another one that's going crazy over 100K already streams on YouTube and Spotify.
And now you take the hoodie off and you just we back.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, make sure y'all go run up everything, man. 10 for 10, the EP, new project on the way, singles, all that. ZayTheGOAT on the radar, North Carolina. We in here.
On the radar.
Bow. Yo.